Okay, guys, so welcome to part one of these practical tips. I just wanted to follow up from the workshop just to really help you to drive these home. If there's a reason why you're not getting the results or the level of performance that you want at the moment, then just these very practical tips will just help you take one step after the other. And it's really the most important thing is progress rather than trying to make leaps and bounds straight out of the gates. So these activities are very, very simple, very, very practical. You may have even seen them before. I just wanted to use this as an opportunity to really do them with you so that we could just do them together because again, it's just if all you get out of this is one step forward, it's a pretty good outcome. So I'm just going to share my screen here. So you will have this worksheet in either in the email that I've sent you, but you'll also see it in the comments section on the video on YouTube just below as well. So just go through that link and download it from the website or from the email that I've sent over to you. This is the first exercise. Now, this is very, very simple. You may even look at this and go, God, this just sounds horrible. And I did as well. I was not enthused to do this. But to be honest, when I got to the end of this and I saw just the sheer truth of how I was spending my time, just gave me such a sense of I can take my power back from what I thought was all of these things that I needed to be doing. And I can actually see which of the things that are really important, that really move the needle, and where I'm just absolutely wasting time and being busy just because I'm either low in energy, confused, or don't really know what I'm doing anymore, just jumped off a really bad call, whatever the case might be. The more intentional and the more transparency we can create for ourselves, the more responsibility we can take and the more power we can get back from all the things that are just taking up our time and not really giving us anything back in return. So really, really simple. I've broken these up into half an hour, but you can break them down into even smaller, even to 15-minute intervals. And again, it's just really about finding out where is my time going during the day, where am I happy for it to go, where could I be taking it back, and what could I possibly be doing instead. So I've broken this into a couple of different columns, which I've just found so useful for myself. Now, the first is the day, the time. Next column over is the activity. So what is the activity that I'm doing? What is the outcome? So column D, what is the outcome or the purpose that I'm trying to achieve by doing this activity? So breaking it down and then blowing it up into what's the ultimate outcome here? Is it a needle moving activity? Is it something that's really important? Or is it just something that I'm just doing just to waste time? How important is it? What are the consequences if I don't complete this task? That is massively important. Often we get into a habit of catastrophizing. We think everything looks like a priority and we have to do everything. And we think that if we don't, the consequences will be horrible. People will hate us. They'll judge us, all of this stuff. But if we just really stop and ask ourselves the question, okay, wait, what are the actual consequences here if I don't do these things? I think if you just give yourself that opportunity just to be really honest with yourself, that a lot of clarity can come from that. And this is another really important one that I found as well. What is the motivational driver behind this? Am I doing this because this is something that's really going to get me growth, or this is going to be something that's going to help me connect with the people that I want to connect with most? Or is this just something where I'm just hiding? I'm just making, I'm just tinkering with the website because it makes me feel safe. It makes me feel secure because I don't have to go out there. I don't have to talk out to potential new clients. I don't have to do the big, bold, scary stuff that's ultimately going to be the things that move you forward in your business most. So just to give you a very quick run through here, this is just a normal day for me. It's a meditation. Purpose and outcome of that was to clear my mind. Yes, I 100% believe this is a needle moving activity because this puts me in a great state of mind to be able to do all the important things, very high importance. Consequence, if I don't complete it, I'm less centered, I'm less quick, I'm less clear, and it gives me peace. My motivational driver for meditating in the morning is because it gives me a sense of peace, so that everything that I do throughout the rest of the day comes from that place of peace rather than anxiety, frantic kind of thinking. And that's just it. And in the final column, it's just do I want to prioritize this? Do I want to keep on doing it, or do I delegate it, or do I eliminate it completely? And here, there's always a more sustainable, healthy other way of doing things. So this is just a way to keep notes of what are some potential better ways that you could be doing these things. Now, if you can do this for the week, that would be amazing because you would see exactly where your time goes on a typical week. But at the very least, I would say just do this for a day, just to see where your time is actually going, where you can claw some back, and where you're getting the best bang for buck. This is the first exercise. Again, it might seem really boring. It might not seem like something you want to do, but just trust me, this will give you a huge sense of power, and it'll help you really just seize back control over where you spend your time during the day. Guys, I hope this is helpful. Let me know in the comments below, or if there's anything you need, please feel welcome to get in touch, and I'm happy to serve you and help you work through whatever it is that you're working on now. Thanks, guys.